Hello everyone, this is XI Felix here, aka BM780. Today I will be showing you a guide on how you can accomplish the Barrows minigame. I know a lot of you have been talking about the new Barrows 2 update, which is actually located right here at this little water icon. What you will need to start out is have stats approximately to mine. I would say 70, 80 to the probably minimum. What you'll do is you'll take in a magic set, which I'm wearing right now, and that is just a combination of my Gano set, my Veteran's Cape, and a Polypore plus a Fury. And what you want to do is you also want to carry a Ring of Wealth, as it will increase the rewards you can earn in the end. As a second loadout, you'll want to hold a Varrock set with a Fire Cape, a Dragon Boot, a Regen Bracelet, and then the rest of the set. You can replace those with any other items. I prefer using the Varrock set just because it can hit through armor, or has a chance to hit through armor, I should say. You can go through the brothers in any order generally now because of the EOC update. Darrock used to be a problem because most people would use prayer against him, but now that Protect from Melee doesn't do exactly what it did before, most people just generally tank them. I will be using the ability bar right here because I'm not yet mastered with the ability bar that usually goes here, which I have right here right now. What you'll want to do, I'll show you one of the battles here, and then I'll show you the other exception in just a little bit here. What you want to do is you'll want to start fighting the brother, use impact in your magic list, and immediately move a square or two away and start bombarding him with abilities. And there you can see I actually did it without him hitting me at all. And then, as a rule of thumb, you can always use regenerate right after you come out of combat stance. Now, I'll be right back once I fight the next two, which are the most important ones that you want to know about. Here we have Darrock. As most of you know, Darrock was a very tough NPC back before EOC came out due to the fact of him being extremely powerful when you get him down low. I once got one hit back when EOC wasn't out, and that really cost me quite a bit of money. But generally now, all you gotta do is use impact again, walk a square or two away, and then start attacking him with all your abilities. Once you're done with him, you can move on to any other brother, and I'll be right back with the very next one that requires the melee set. Now, as most of you may or may not know, the very top one of the star in the Barrows Brother minigame is called Carol, which is a ranged user. What you'll do is you'll switch to your Varrock set with your Fire Cape, Regen Brace, and Dragon Boots. Switch to your melee setup, depending on if you're using the ability bar or not. And once you start fighting him, you will notice that it's a little bit different from the other ones due to the fact that you can't kill him quite as fast. You don't really need to stun him just because of the fact that you can always use his ability from afar, unlike the impact ability which stuns him for good. Just switch back and forth between all of your abilities and you shouldn't have any problem with him. You might take a little bit more damage than most of the other brothers. And you can also see that he did begin to move at the very end there. And for some of the lower leveled users, the recommendation would be to use Slaughter, which is a threshold ability, and what it'll do is over 5 seconds it's basically like Dismember right here, except if the target does move, they'll start taking 3 times damage. So if you hit a 100, they'll begin to take 300 if they end up moving within that 5 seconds. So use that on Carol as much as you can, try and get his timing right, and you'll be golden. Now I'll be right back as soon as I enter the catacombs. Alright, and here we have the catacombs. My brother will be Aram today. As a rule of thumb, in the catacombs, it is a 3x3 square. So keep that in mind. You will be spawning And it's either... Oh, it looks like I got the door immediately. You'll spawn normally in one of the corner rooms, and what you'll want to do is keep count of this creature slain. You want to get at least one kill by the time you open up the chest, as it increases the amount of rewards in the end. With this door, you just need to do the puzzle. You can kill off the creatures or do whatever you want. I've just memorized them, or the answers, I should say. All you gotta do really is to get to the center using the 3x3, and you'll either end up running into your brother in one of the catacomb areas, such as around in the square, or you will end up fighting them when you open up this chest. So right now I have not killed him, as you can see, but I have killed 3 creatures. As soon as I open this, Aram should appear. All I gotta tell you is that you just gotta remain calm, whichever brother you got. Try not to mess up with your abilities, and stay focused kind of on what you're doing. Now, as for loot, what you generally want to carry on you is a Ring of Wealth, plus, let's see here, normally you want to keep stacks of whatever loot that they got, just so you don't end up, like, running out of room and it get dropped on the floor. You generally will get Bolt Racks, Death Runes, Mind Runes, and sometimes you'll get Barrows Totems and Chaos Runes. If you have the Ring of Wealth, you will end up getting potions, and I believe you get food as well. If you kill at least one creature, you get double the amount of, or the more creatures you slay, the higher the amount of runes you'll get. So you could end up with a lot more runes than what I got. As soon as you open up the chest and take the loot, the rune will begin shaking. As for getting out, all you gotta do is memorize your path you took to get into the center room and get out safely. You can see I got some blood runes and a stat restore potion, which is good for Aram if you're a little bit lower level. You can see my rope is right here. I only had to go 2 rooms, lucky me. And that should take you right back out. So that should be it for this guide. I hope that you're able to use this guide to what it was meant for, and I really hope you can make a little bit of money off of it. I generally do this to get more death runes, especially for my ancient magics, which I know a lot of people do use, and also for getting the Barrows totems, because those ones are very popular right now, as I said, because of this new mini game over here in the corner. I do hope you guys are able to attempt the Barrows 2 Brothers trial. It is a very neat challenge, and the new animations that the characters do are quite neat. They even throw each other, surprisingly. You kind of have your mouth open when you all of a sudden see Carol throw Darrock or something across the room, and you're just like, did he just throw him? But anyways, that should be the end of this video. Hope you will subscribe and like my channel, and I hope to see you in the next video.